What is the deal with menopausal weight gain and what can we do about it? It is obviously very annoying that all of a sudden now you have gone through menopause, cycles have stopped, and you have noticed an incredible amount of weight gain or weight that's just different and will not budge like it used to. Welcome to Health and Hormones. I am your host, Rita Johnson. Here we talk about all things related to health, hormones, natural living, and those amazing bodies that God has given you and how to take care of them better. I'm so glad you're here. Or it doesn't respond to anything you used to do. So let's unpack this today. What is going on and what are some things you can do to support your body? I probably get asked this more often than anything else from women that have gone through menopause, whether they went through it hormonally as a natural process or whether they had to have a hysterectomy and have their ovaries removed and then were forced into a menopausal state where they no longer have their ovaries. Unfortunately, a lot of times what happens is we then get stuck in this place of what I used to do before, how I used to manage weight loss no longer works for me. So perhaps in the past you could work out, you could make some dietary changes, and that would make a big difference for you. But now you just feel kind of stuck. So there's a few things that are going on here that I just want to start off by unpacking. The first thing is that as we go through the menopausal transition, our metabolic rate does slow down. So your metabolism just from going through menopause, it has a reduction by about 15%. So that is something to be mindful of when we look at how much food do we need to put on our plates to really be satiated. I am not a calories in, calories out kind of girl, but we do need to be mindful of how much we're putting on our plates if our metabolism is slowing down. It means that we don't need quite as much food to be satiated and to be able to really fuel our body. So that's the first thing we need to think about. The second thing is as our body has remodeled from a place of functioning at very high hormonal levels to very low hormonal levels, now things are different. Our body has remodeled and rebuilt itself. And so this is a big reason why your body feels different, because it is different. It is no longer at the same place that you used to be. And so we just need to figure out what is unique and different now and how we can move through that to really support your body. Sometimes there are additional things that are needed, like medications, things like hormonal replacement therapy, also known as HRT, can sometimes be helpful, but we want to be really careful about things that overpromise and underdeliver, or overpromise and maybe they do deliver, but we have all these side effects. So things like the new GLP-1 medications, there's a whole bunch of research going out now about how they not only cause vision loss, but a whole host of other issues as well. They're finding that it's really damaging on the gastrointestinal lining, and there is, in some cases, it's permanent. Even after stopping the medication, the gastrointestinal deficiency or disease that has been developed will not cure itself, or not that they know of, because these drugs are so new. So we do really want to unpack this. What specifically is your body saying? So some of the things I'm thinking of as somebody comes to talk to me or meet with me about weight loss that they want to really focus on after going through menopause is, first and foremost, what things in their body and in their life are sources of inflammation. So when we have weight gain or weight that just won't budge, I'm thinking a lot about inflammation. Are there foods in your diet that are inflammatory to you? Are there ways of eating, or is it the function of your digestion that's causing constant inflammation? Are there different things like dysbiosis or parasites or something of that nature in the gastrointestinal lining itself that is causing inflammation? All of these things are really making me think, okay, we're having a difficult time breaking foods down, accessing your vitamins and minerals from your day-to-day food. And so as a result, we need to eat more food and we're still not really satiated. And that puts us in this position of needing to eat more and still not giving the body what it needs. As a result, we're going to pack on those inflammatory pounds in addition to just excess weight gain in general. Another thing I'm thinking about when a woman comes to me with this weight gain that just won't budge is, what is she doing to really work on her muscle mass? Just naturally, the aging process, we do lose muscle mass. It's about 10% per decade after age 30. And so when that happens, we know that we need to really focus on increasing muscle mass and cultivating strength, because that's going to help us to regulate our blood sugar levels as well. And that is another thing I'm thinking about is, are we dealing with dysregulated blood sugar levels? If so, we need to make some very concrete steps towards that. Now, you may go to the doctor and they checked your blood sugar levels and they say, nope, you're good, don't worry about that. But the reality is that even if those levels are mildly off, or somebody that I'm talking to is presenting with symptoms of dysregulated blood sugar, then I'm automatically thinking we need to take steps to support and balance that. We're not looking for advanced disease when I'm working with somebody one-on-one. We're looking for this place of, you don't feel good, we want to support your body through this without needing medication and these heavy-handed interventions like medications oftentimes are. Now, if there is advanced disease, yes, of course, that is where conventional medicine shines and can really help support us. However, we want to be sure that just listening to your body having this weight that will not budge, stopping there and just really exploring what else can we do to listen to your body to figure out how to support it so that you no longer are holding on to this extra 5, 10, 20, 30 pounds that you want to get rid of. I want you to age stronger and healthier than you have been before. And the more we have excess weight, the more likely we are to develop things like insulin resistance, pre-diabetes, type 2 diabetes, also other inflammatory diseases, aches, pains, so much that inhibits how we want to live our life. And that's really what this is about. I want people to be able to live their lives the way that they feel called to. And if you have grandbabies or adult children that you want to enjoy, if you want to travel with your spouse, whatever it is that's on your heart, we should be able to do those things. So we need to learn how to support our bodies, how to listen deeper to those symptoms and figure out what they're telling us and how we can support our body from here. If you want to know what this looks like on a very tangible level with the symptoms that you're dealing with, I invite you to schedule a free discovery call with me. I love to talk through what has been going on with your body and how I would approach helping you through that. My discovery calls are always free because I want you to know if we're a good fit before you sign up for a package with me. I hope that this helps answer your question about this oftentimes stubborn menopausal weight gain. And for those of you that still feel stuck, just know that there's so much else we can do, and start off with my hormone balancing ebook. It is in the description of this video.